Hello everyone. Today I am going to make a Thanksgiving t-shirt design as this is the time for Thanksgiving. So before making the design I am going to talk about some research ideas like we are not from this culture or anyone who is not from this culture. We need to understand making a before making a design we need to understand that why we are making a design and who will buy our designs. So before starting the process, let's do some search like what is Thanksgiving. So this is actually a holiday celebrated by, you can see here, US, Canada, Brazil and some other countries. This is actually a holiday for giving thanks to God for what I have, what I get, something like that. So it is a Thanksgiving is like a holiday for being grateful. So before starting the design process, we need to do some research. So if you search like Thanksgiving t-shirt designs, you will find a lots of tons of different designs here. So I like this design. I like the message here. So thankful for my beautiful family. This is really a touchy design. Anyone can feel this design, and this is really a good way to sell your design if your buyer can relate with your message. Like you can see, this is a message: thankful, grateful, blessed. This is a very common message for Thanksgiving. So I am going to make a design for my this one here. So grateful for my beautiful family. So before starting the design process, these are some premium vectors I downloaded from, this one maybe I downloaded from Freepik, and the rest is I downloaded from my Vexel account. I will give you these vectors. So I need to warn you before using these vectors. These are premium vectors. You can use them making your design, but be careful before using them. You cannot just use them as they are, because so many more people will use this. So you can take these graphics and make a part of your design. That's how you can use them in your design. But simply I like to avoid the vectors. Whatever I am not creating, I like to work with typography, because the people who is going to buy our designs, they are not designers like us. So they don't have this much idea about graphics or design, so they buy anything that they can feel or they can relate with their real life. So I am not going to use these vectors for my this design. Here I will make a design for these vectors, but for this one here I am going to use that simple typography design here. This one I am going to make in my own style. This is a family t-shirt design they make. Like this one is for the father or the mother, and this is for two kids. That is good, but I am not going to do that. I am going to do this one. So first of all we need to type those text. I'm going to use this text here. I'm not going to use that. So thankful for my beautiful family. So this is going to be the text for me here. Now before starting the process, we need to do some more research about the designs. Like you can see, in almost every design they use some kind of elements. This is a turkey vector. We are not going to use those turkey vector here or any kind of vector for these designs. But you can see happy Thanksgiving, this autumn leaves, these are the elements of Thanksgiving. So we can simply use typography and then use some elements with our designs here. So let's start the design process here. I'm going to make it three part for my design here. This will be the top part, this will be the bottom part, and this is the focus text of my design here. Then this is the middle part. So I'm going to use a font here, maybe, I don't know, this font I really like. I'm going to give you the font name here. So this is the font I'm using here, Muthiara Demo or something like that, I don't know. Okay, so let's make that font so that we can see the font name here. Okay, I'm going to use this one, thankful for my beautiful. This too will be just a smaller part of my design because I'm going to make my this option the this to my focus text here, thankful for my beautiful family. I'm going to make this one a bit bigger because that is the focus text for me, just like this. Then for this too, maybe we can use some thinner kind of font. Okay, long baton regular is a good font, a thin kind of font. I really like this kind of fonts. So I'm not going to make it a very fancy design. I am just going to keep it as simple as possible because simple is the best. Simple is always the best. If I make it, okay, that is also good. Now this is a very, okay, not in capital, small letter is looking good, so that is good for me. And or maybe my I can use something, some more readable font like chicken pie. I like this font. This is a very, this is the fancy kind of font, but it's still very good to read or easily readable. So that's the reason here. Okay, so as we are not using, we are not making too much vectorized design, so we can add some more elements to our design. And for adding some elements, I am going to use this bundle here. I will give you this one, this bundle. You can easily download them from my Facebook group where I used to share my design resources, maybe just like this. But as you can, as I told that many of my followers are going to use this same vector bundle, so never use them as it is, do some modifications. So that's what I'm going to do here. Maybe I will take some leaves here. This one is good, this one is also good. Always try to add your own creativity with the design. I found that when I am making a hard design or a complex kind of design, less people are practicing that. So it's up to you guys if you want to practice or not. But if you want to become a good designer, then you need to do a lots of practice, and that is you need to do it regularly. Okay, so this is good for me. Now I'm going to use them in my design here. We can always use some vectors, like we can take some turkey vectors from there, but I'm not going to do that. And whoever is going to make designs for like stock websites like Shutterstock, Adobe Stock or anything, you cannot take these vectors or you cannot use these vectors because these are from another stock website. So you cannot just take some vectors from a stock website, then make a design with them for another stock website. They will ban your account. So you can see how easily we can make this design. This is looking good. Now I need to select some colors. So maybe for thankful I am going to use this red color. Then this family I am going to use this green color, and these two I am going to use, okay, maybe I can use some other colors like this orange kind of color that is really good for like Thanksgiving element. These are the elements, so I'm going to take them here. Maybe I can use them, so I don't need the text. Okay, so for this one here I'm not going to use that. I maybe use this one because this is a festival of eating like dinner food, Thanksgiving dinner. So that will be good for us. So sorry for that. Now I need to select my these two text, then I can simply use a color from here. So as you can see how easily I make a really cool looking beautiful design. And this is some elements from a premium pack, but we are not using them as it is, or we are making them a part of our design, so that's how it will not be a problem. And also you can only use this kind of design for print on demand websites, not if you want to use them in stock designs, as I told you. So that is good. Okay, maybe I will use some other elements here. I like this. I wanted to make this one yellow. Okay, so easiest way of changing a color is go to this recolor artwork option, click on this edit, then click on this check this box, and then if you change it to something like any color you want, then it will be in that color. Okay, not that much yellow, brighter yellow. I want a darker version of yellow. Sorry for that. Maybe just like this, or maybe just a darker shade of yellow. So that is good for me. Now let's put a background for our design here. Let's see how it is going to look. Cut, paste in back. You can see how easily we made a really good looking cool design, and this is like, these are the kind of design that sells. If you are targeting a female audience, then you will get easily, you can get sales easily. So I am selecting this part of this vector, then I'm going to edit, then check this box to maintain the color proportion. This is in this green kind of color, so I'm going to make it maybe red or something, or maybe a bit yellow, because we have another yellow in our design part. Okay, if we check this, uncheck this option, then we can manually change the colors here, like each and everything we can easily change. So if we are working with any element that has too much colors or too much elements, then it will be hard for us to change the colors like this. So changing colors actually does not make a design copyright free, but I am doing this because that is just some small parts of a design I am taking from a vector, so that will not cause problem for me. Then maybe another option here. Okay, maybe this turkey, I don't want to use that turkey here. This is just for like the being thankful for my family. It is not about dinner or eating, so that is good for me, guys. That is the final design for this one. So let's make another design, or this design in another style. So I'm going to take a ellipse here. I'm just showing you guys how easily you can make a really cool looking design. You don't need to make a huge tons of vector graphics every time. So I'm going to use this same text here, thankful. Then I'm going to use type on path tool. Sorry for that. This type on path tool, then paste. It is pasted like that. So maybe I will use something like my regular font explorer, because I want to make this two part a little bold looking or easily readable. So just like this, thankful is good. Now I am going to increase the space little bit, then select that, copy paste in front, Ctrl C Ctrl F, then change the direction like this, just like this. Then I am going to put here family. So when we are changing our text in this opposite direction, we need to change the base point, because this text has the base point in the lower area, so it should be also follow that style. So change the base point like this. Okay, maybe this is looking too much, so let's use the beautiful family, that option together, and then I'm going to make it like that. I can reduce the size a bit, then I can adjust the base point again. So thankful for my beautiful family, I'm going to use this my for my text here. So this is okay. I am going to make this one maybe in a cursive way. Okay, let's first make that one a bit bigger in size. That is good. I am going to use a, okay, let's use that font we didn't use before, so that one. thank you for my, that is not looking good, so let's use hashed brown. I like this font. Thankful for my beautiful family. So I am making this design in this style because I want to use a vector this time. So I'm going to use a vector from this bundle here maybe. So this is a Thanksgiving and these are all the elements of Thanksgiving. So maybe I will use this vector and then copy this one, and I am not using the other one that is colorized or color version of that design because I want to customize this one. I want to make it in my way, the way I want it to be. So that is good for me. Now I can maybe add a ellipse here just to make a stop point for that text, and then another ellipse at this area maybe, but in a bit closer to each other. So that is good for me. Now for making this one colorful, I am going to use that same old technique. So first of all I need to unite it so that it becomes a complete one shape. Then I need to take a rectangle, then I can pick the eyedropper to make that rectangle colorful, then cut this one, selecting my turkey vector, pressing Ctrl B to pasting that rectangle in the background. Then when my rectangle is selected, I am going to select my turkey vector, then clicking here to divide. Once it is divided, if I double click here, I can remove the outer parts. So this is the easiest way of making it colorful design. So let's, if I double click here, I can simply select each and every part of my design here. So let's select our this turkey body here, and then I'm going to make it something kind of turkey color. I don't know what that color is. Maybe this is the color of turkey. So let's select this small, two small parts also, make it this color. Then if I select this two part, I can make it a little bit white kind of color because those are the bones. So that is good for me. For this plate, maybe I will use this same color. Okay, this one also I can use this same color, but I can simply make it a bit darker. Okay, that is good. So these are the smoke kind of effect. So let's use something like this kind of colors maybe. I don't know how it will look. Maybe it is looking good. And these are some fruit colors. We can take inspirations from here. You can see this is the original design here, or maybe we can look at this one. So this is a tomato kind of fruit, or I don't know what that is. So let's use some kind of green for them, and these two small parts here also. Then pick your eyedropper to sample this color. I'm going to make them that color. Okay, we can take colors from there. So I'm keeping this red, or not red, the red is in original design. So let's change it to something like lighter kind of color, just like this, maybe a bit yellow. I am making these changes to show you guys, or okay, that is not looking very good, maybe a bit darker in color. It does not have to be a exact same or a exact real fruit or something. We just need to make it like a different color than the original design. Okay, so this is the final design for me. Now you can see how easily we made two. Okay guys, I made a mistake here. That is, I took my this font from here, but it should be in this font. So let's place that again so that it looks good. I think that is good for me. So as you can see how easily we make two simple designs, and then again we can, if you want, you can use some other elements like this one here. This option has some kind of this kind of vectors in it. I downloaded that one just for this because there is a lots of vector graphics in there, we can use them. So not that one, maybe this one. So copy this one, paste it here, then rotate to fill to fit that in the design area, just like this. Then again make a copy here, reflect, and that is good for me, I think. Okay, so one part we are making it yellow, so maybe this one I'm going to make it this color, and then this one. Okay, that is not working like that, so let's use our recolor artwork option again. Then if I check this option, I want to make it kind of, okay, not that kind of, just a darker kind of blue or green, just like this. Okay, sorry for that, it is looking good in yellow. So that's it, guys. This is how we can make easy and simple designs for our print on demand stores, and this kind of designs really sells. You don't need to make a tons of vector graphics designs every time. So keep it simple, keep it easy, you will get some sales maybe. And don't use them for stock websites, use them for print on demands, and you will not face any kind of copyright problems. So thank you guys, see you in the next video, have a great time. Thank you everyone.